Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Frost here, back with another video for my reviewsboss.com channel. Simple, free, effective affiliate marketing training. That's really my jam at the moment on this channel. And today what I want to do is talk about one of the fastest ways to make affiliate sales on Clickbank. So if you've been struggling to make any sales on Clickbank, you're not really sure what you're doing wrong, why you're struggling, how you can improve, well, watch this video and I'm going to show you a really straightforward step-by-step process that hopefully makes a lot of sense as to how you can get more sales as an affiliate on Clickbank. So in this video, what we're going to cover is why many affiliates struggle to make sales. We're going to look at the importance of buyer intent. We're going to look at buyer keywords. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide. So this is everything you need to do basically to actually be successful with this method. We're going to look at some tips, some tricks, and some pitfalls to be aware of, and then we're going to cover the next steps. And look, basically on this channel, what I'm aiming to do, I guess really is be like the anti-guru. I'm not here to sell any high-priced courses or masterminds or anything like that. I'll occasionally recommend a product in the description if I think it'll help you. But basically, to give you a bit of background, I did affiliate marketing for a long time. I still do. But my main business is actually a consulting business working with clients. I really enjoy that. That's where I focus most of my attention because that makes me my money. I don't have to kind of, try and hustle people on my affiliate marketing YouTube channel to buy things that they don't really need. So I quite enjoy this. It's just a way for me to sort of wind down at the end of the day. I'm just going to be churning out, maybe a video or two a week, maybe 3 if I've got time, and just looking at specific concepts in affiliate marketing, giving you training in a simple, easy to follow fashion. It's not going to be flash production quality. It'll either be screen capture recordings, me talking on my phone, or these kind of presentation slides with a very simple format. So anyway, let's get started. Let's get into it. And also, while you're here and while I've got your attention, please do like this video and please subscribe to this channel. I've got lots more content coming. I'm not here to make crazy income claims or anything like that, but I think you'll find a lot of interesting content to come out on this channel. So let's start. Why do so many affiliates struggle with Clickbank? Well, in my experience, one of the biggest struggles that affiliates face is actually converting clicks into sales. So quite a few affiliates will do not a bad job at actually getting people onto a website and getting them clicking through to an offer page. The hardest part is often making those clicks turn into dollars, making those clicks turn into sales. Now this is especially tough with Clickbank because with Clickbank you're selling information products. Generally speaking, you're selling information products. And let's face it, most information you could ever hope to find is available online for free. You can jump on YouTube and learn how to do very complicated things that, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you would have to have gone to university to learn how to do or done specialist training. So when it comes to the kind of stuff that's on Clickbank, weight loss ebooks and dog training guides and those kinds of things, it's often relatively sort of available information. The vendors just packaged it up and presented it in a convenient format. And so it can be quite tough to actually convert people into sales because a lot of people will sit there, a lot of people are pretty hard up for cash and they'll think, well, hang on, why would I buy this ebook or course for $100 when I can jump on YouTube and watch someone's videos and, they'll basically do it for free. So many people aren't paying for information or won't pay for information. So why is this a problem? Well, most aspiring affiliates will tend to go out and find informational keywords and rank for those. So an informational keyword is how to do X, ways to solve Y, those kind of things. So give you an example, how to find drop shipping companies or how to start an e-commerce site or something like that. That's a how-to, ways to make money online, ways to train your dog training tips, all those kind of things. They're examples of informational keywords. And people, affiliates will go and pursue those informational keywords because that's generally what they're taught to do from the get-go. Most courses will talk about that. And then what you are told to do is go out and build your site around a niche, rank your informational keywords, then try to upsell people, to your affiliate Clickbank offers, when they've viewed that content. So you might write an article about how to make money doing drop shipping, and then at the end of it you'll link to a drop shipping directory offer like Sale Who or something like that. Worldwide Brands I think is another one. I'm not sure if that's on Clickbank, but that's generally the process, and inherently there's nothing wrong with it. It works. However, there is a challenge that is also inherent in it, and that's because you're trying to convince an information-seeking audience to become a product-seeking and a product-buying audience. And so your conversion rate will generally be lower because you've got to take someone whose mindset is not switched on to buying a product, get in front of them, and then get them switched on to buying a product. And you'll often face higher competition because a lot of other sites are big, they're established, they're going after these informational keywords for anything how-to or ways-to or tutorials or anything like that. YouTube, will rank really well. And a lot of other people, they'll be peddling their own affiliate offers or their own products, or they're just happy to make money, selling ad space, whether it's on their YouTube channel or website. And so they don't have to be so aggressive in the kind of pitch. So I think this is where a lot of affiliates fall down. Their intentions are good. They understand the process of, hey, I'm going to pick a niche, I'm going to find questions people are asking, concerns they have, problems they've got, tutorials they need. I'm going to produce that content. I'm going to rank it in Google or, rank it on YouTube or whatever you're doing. And then where it all falls down is people will click, they'll read your article, they'll click through to your affiliate offer, but they just wanted information for free. And now you're telling them they've got to hand over $100 or $200 or $50 or whatever it is for your offer. And so it's quite a jump for a lot of people trying to convert that cold traffic. So one thing I want you to get your head around is that buyer intent really matters. And one of the easiest ways to make more sales with Clickbank is to focus on keywords that have high buyer intent. So this isn't unique to Clickbank. This is something I talk about with my consulting clients day in and day out. You don't always want to be going after the people who are searching for information in your niche or industry. Obviously, if you can get them, that's great. But you want to start first by actually going after the people who are looking to buy a product or buy a service. So good buyer intent, really changes the game. And buyer intent is basically a measure of how switched on someone is to buying. So a higher buyer intent means a greater likelihood of a conversion or purchase because that person made that search and set out on their little journey online with an intent to try and find a product or information about a product. So high buyer intent keywords can often be easier to rank for because there's often lower competition from big affiliate authority sites. Now, the downside of buyer intent is far less traffic. So you might rank for a whole bunch of buyer intent keywords and only get a handful of visits to your site every day. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, traffic doesn't pay the bills. If you don't believe me, next time the IRS comes knocking for a tax bill, call them up and say, hey, I've got 50,000 visits a month to my website. They aren't going to be very pleased with that. Buyer traffic is much more likely to turn into money in the bank for you. So let's continue with this process. Let's look at some examples of buyer intent keywords. So the most common, the classic example is product name plus review. So I'll throw out a couple of Clickbank product names. Sale Who review, Affilorama review, Truth About Abs review. I'm not even sure if that product's still on Clickbank, but when I was doing it back in the day, lots, that was a popular product. Another option is product A versus product B. So, if we thought of a non-Clickbank example, iPhone versus, iPhone 11 Pro Max or whatever it is versus Samsung Note 10 Plus. That would be an example of a product A versus product B, or Affilorama versus wealthy affiliate in Clickbank terms. That would be an example of that. Best product in category or best product, so best dog training guide. Product name and discount, so Truth About Abs discount or Sale Who discount. And then product name plus coupon is another example. Now, as far as volume of sales, generally any review variant buyer intent keyword is going to be the biggest volume driver, and that's where we're going to focus most of our attention in this tutorial. So continuing on, I really want you to get your head around this concept. There are three basic levels of buyer intent. The first is the informational, and that's the least level of buyer intent. So that's someone who wants to learn how to do drop shipping. So they jump on Google, they search how to do drop shipping. Now, if you catch them on a good day when they've got money in the bank and you present them with a compelling offer, they may well read your article or guide on how to do drop shipping and then decide, yeah, you know what, I'll drop $100 on a Sale Who membership or a drop shipping directory membership that you're selling through Clickbank. But informational has the lowest level of buyer intent. The next level up the totem pole is what we call product category level buyer intent. So that's something like best dropshipping database, or best dog training collar, or best digital tire pressure gauge for mountain bike, those kinds of things. I'm using some physical product examples there because it might be easier to understand. Now this is quite a step up because someone here has shown an intent to buy a product. They're not just looking for information's sake. They're looking for information about a product. They're trying to make their mind up on what product is right for them. But we can still go one level further, and that is looking at a specific product and specifically looking for people who are asking for reviews or more information about that product. So using those dropshipping niche example, how to do dropshipping is informational. Best dropshipping database is product category level, and then Sale Who reviews, Sale Who being a popular dropshipping directory, that's a specific product level. So someone typing Sale Who review into Google, they're probably going to be pretty switched on to that product. If you can get in front of them, if you can get them clicking your review, then what you're able to do is have a much higher chance of converting them into a sale, as opposed to someone who searched how to do dropshipping. So let's have a look at the process. Basically, what we want to do here is make affiliate commissions the easy way by going after keywords with high buyer intent. So we're basically pushing all those freebie seekers and info seekers to the side. For the time being, we now only care about people who are looking for information about products because they've indicated a higher likelihood of buying. So here's how you go about the process. So first you need to pick your overall approach. Now there are a few different ways of doing this. Now in this video I'm assuming you've got some familiarity with Clickbank. I'm assuming you've got some familiarity with affiliate marketing as a wider concept. It's not your first sort of foray into the world of this. But there are a few ways you can go around it. One is to have a generalized review site. So you might just review all sorts of stuff. So in the physical product space, the Wirecutter is a really good example of this. They review all sorts of stuff. You might make a review site that just reviews any Clickbank product, regardless of the niche. Regardless of the industry, you just review everything, and you might even review other affiliate network products. The next step down is to have a niche review site. So you might only review weight loss products that are on Clickbank, or relationship help products, e-commerce products, whatever. The next one is to have a single product review site. So you might actually start with this process and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make a single product review site. I'm going to pick one product, and then I'm going to make the most comprehensive review and guide possible of that product. Now, if you find a higher volume, more popular product, and you can do this approach well and create this single product review sites, you can do pretty well with this, and you can build up, some pretty nice basic assets. You're trying to become an authority on that particular product. And then the other option is just to work your reviews into an existing content-focused site. So if you've already started, say, building a dog training website and you're already promoting Clickbank offers, well, probably the easiest way to do it is just create a reviews specific section on your site and then work all your reviews into that. So depending on where you're at in your journey, there's 4 different options I'm going to give you here. I would say if you've already got an existing content focused site with traffic, with backlinks, use that option. If you haven't, then you might want to go for a niche review site. The generalized review site, that takes a lot of work to get the ball rolling, and the single product review site is probably a little bit more advanced because you've got to do a better job at identifying what products are worth taking that approach with. So I would probably pick either option 2 or option 4 depending where you're at, but this kind of comes down to your skill level. So moving forward, your next step is to pick the product or products. So what we want to do is find products that are already selling. So hopefully you're familiar with the Clickbank Gravity Score. Hopefully you've done a bit of work in the past around identifying what sort of products are actually selling on Clickbank. I'll do some more videos around this, but basically we want to go for products that have actual people out there looking for them. So if you jump on Clickbank and you find the most popular products, you can definitely review them. The challenge there being, of course, that they have the most competition. You'll be up against people doing all sorts of, black hat SEO and private blog networks and all those kinds of things. So what you want to kind of do is find something in the middle. So I often look for products with sort of 25 plus gravity score, but even then I'll be flexible depending on the dollar value of commissions that are offered. So one product I promote through one of my sites has a very low gravity score, but it makes me over $300 US a commission. If you make one or two of those a month, that's going to do pretty nicely for some passive income. My review for that, I don't touch now. I update it. That's a lie, actually. I update it probably once a year, just if anything's changed. But apart from that, I let it run. And last year, I think that review probably made me, $2,000 or $3,000 doing basically nothing. Now, that's not a fortune, but that's quite a nice bit of extra money. I wrote the review initially, I think back in 2016 or something like that. So almost 4 years on, from when I wrote it, I'm still making money from some work I did. So the picking the products bit is quite a challenge. Basically, what I want you to do is not go after products that have no one searching for them. If you've got tons of spare time on your hands and you can spend all day writing reviews of every conceivable product in your niche, that's fine. Go after the ones that might have one person a year searching for a review, because you might turn it into some sales. Equally, you got to be a bit careful going after the absolute most popular products in your niche, because of the fact that you'll be up against stiff competition. A quick rule of thumb, is if you find a product, jump on Google and search product name plus review, and if you can see other people actively writing reviews about it, then it's probably got enough volume to be worth considering. So start going through your niche and picking the products you want to review. And I hope to do a bit more content about getting strategic with sort of analysing the competition for your review articles and everything, but here I'm just trying to pitch the overall process to you, so watch out for the follow-up video. So once you've got your products, the next thing is to actually write the content. So research the products you're reviewing, the pros and the cons, and create detailed reviews. And I reckon you should be aiming for 3,000 plus words. Knock the reader's socks off with great content. Now, you don't have to write words for the sake of words. Only write more if you can actually add more value. The biggest thing here is to actually make a decent review. So there is an argument that says, look, it just doesn't matter. If you could rank, anything, as long as people will click through and buy. And some people argue that what you should do is actually have a crap review. It's as short as possible. Just get it ranking, because you want people just to click through to the landing page and buy. I get that, but for a sustainable long-term approach, what we actually want to do is build some credibility in the niche. So research the product you're reviewing, really dig into the pros and cons, make an honest actual review. Think about your own perspective. If you're sat there looking up a product online and you want to find a review, what would you like to see? So, I'm going to leave it up to you as to how exactly you structure your reviews. I would suggest you structure your content with good on-page SEO, so subheadings using H2s. If you want some inspiration for potential H2 keywords, sort of additional keywords to add, jump on something like Answer the Public, or structure using common, keyword sort of templates like product that you're reviewing versus another product in the niche. So product A versus product B, product name and discount, product name and download, those kinds of things. Use bullet points, use optimized images for readability and scannability. And one final pro tip is to get your hands on a copy of the product. So go to the affiliate manager or the vendor and ask for a review copy. You'll have much more chance doing this if you've already got an established site, or even buy if you have to. Having your hands on a actual copy of the product will make it so much easier to create a genuine review, because you can actually go through and show screenshots of the product and video snippets and all those kinds of things and really get a good feel. Basically what I'm just saying here is, however you want to structure your review, make it detailed enough that it conveys all the information, optimize it for the keywords you're trying to rank for, and actually deliver something of value to people. Because one of the most frustrating things from an end user perspective when you search for reviews of Clickbank products is people just put crap on there. They'll just write 500 copy and paste words or 1,000 copy and paste words, change a few things. It's basically like a press release for the product. This product is the best thing since sliced bread. It cured, all my ailments. My life is now better. I'm better looking than Brad Pitt. Buy it. And that's because they're just trying to get people clicking through. And people are smart to that. They're getting wise to that. So I think the key message here is to actually create something of value when you write the content. So the next step really is that there is no magic step. You just rinse, repeat, and optimize. So once you've created your review and edited it, you post it on your website. And then, unless you're doing a single product website, basically what you want to go back and do is find another product and repeat this process again. Find product, assess whether or not it's got anyone looking for it, assess the competition. Are there other people creating reviews for it? Or is it all super strong domains that you're never going to be able to outrank? And we'll do some more content around that on this channel. Research product in more detail or buy it. find pros and cons, create review, publish it on your website, and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. There is no magic formula here, just a few key factors that will determine your success. One is your ability to identify products that are worth promoting, so that they're popular enough, to justify the effort. Good conversions, so they've got good sales pages. They're not, stuffing you for commissions by, doing anything dodgy. Low refunds. That's always a bit of a challenge with Clickbank, depending on your niche. The next success factor is your ability to create compelling, well-optimized content and review sites that rank in Google. I will be doing a lot more content about this on my channel. If you're not sure about content marketing, if you're not sure about SEO, jump onto my other channel, Sam Frost, Digital Marketing Consultant. The advice I've got there, it's aimed at real-world businesses, but it still applies for affiliate marketing anyway. The next success factor is your ability to scale the process by churning out more reviews and more sites if you're going to go multi-site. Or just more reviews if you're only doing one site. Don't say, I'm going to write one review and leave it at that. You've got to be diligent and consistent. Your SEO skill is important, so always be learning here. And I think one of the biggest things is your ability to stick at it. Set yourself a goal like, I'm going to review one product a week. Get to the end of the year, you've done 52 products. By that stage, if you're following the process and if you're doing decent marketing for your site, SEO, on-page SEO, link building, possibly some social media, and all sorts of things I'll be teaching on this channel, you should be seeing some good sales come through. So let's look at some advanced strategies now. So one option you've got is to create a video version of your review. So you could use something like Content Samurai, which lets you create sort of template videos quickly. You could use Camtasia or ScreenFlow. So I've used ScreenFlow here to record this because I use a Mac. Or you could get on the camera and talk to the camera. Now, depending on your niche, you might not be comfortable, appearing on camera. Some of those Clickbank health products and things, you might not want your personal name and face associated with that. So I'll leave it up to you to pick how you do reviews. But I do recommend video. Put that video on YouTube. YouTube videos often rank really well. And in fact, when you go and search for a review of just about any Clickbank product, you'll often find videos on there. So look at those videos and how could you iterate and improve on them. Take your video embed from YouTube, put it back into your review article so you're maximizing your distribution. Look for parasite SEO opportunities. So parasite SEO, that's where you can basically leverage someone else's site to create your own content and post it on their more authoritative domain. So YouTube is an example of this, basically. YouTube videos tend to rank well in Google. Now you can create a YouTube channel, you can create your reviews, upload them to YouTube, publish them. You're basically, leeching off YouTube like a parasite, not in a negative context, it's just a good term for it. One way to identify these parasite SEO opportunities is to jump on Google and actually see what kinds of UGC or user-generated content sites come up. So YouTube, sites.google.com, SlideShare, Quora, all those kinds of things, they are all examples of parasite SEO opportunities. And I will do more content about this in future videos. And another advanced strategy is possibly to even consider creating multiple sites and parasite pages per product. So if you find yourself ranking well for a Clickbank review for a particular product, maybe try and get more bites at the cherry, create some more sites reviewing that product, create a YouTube video, a Google site, SlideShare presentation, all sorts of things, so that you're, got a higher chance of basically taking some of those top ranking spots and then getting more exposure, more clicks, more high buyer intent traffic, and therefore more sales. So just some tips, tricks, and hacks to finish us off in this video. One thing to be wary of when it comes to buyer intent keywords is doing what we call reverse scam articles. So you've probably come across this. A lot of affiliates will try and rank for a keyword where the template is product name plus scam, and then they'll say, no, the product isn't a scam, buy it from my link. Now, most reputable Clickbank products, this approach is actually against their terms of service, and it can get you booted from their affiliate program. I just don't think it's worth doing. Maybe you might include a keyword or two that alludes to that within your main review, but don't set this as a key part of your strategy. For each product you do a review for, look at the top ranking results. How can you beat them in terms of content? And if you've got tools and abilities to do off-page SEO analysis, backlink analysis, what do you need to do to beat them there? Oftentimes the top ranking reviews are very poorly put together words with a bit of basic SEO done, and they're just, you've got an opportunity there to make genuine reviews that add value for the end user and get them buying the right product. And maybe a product is crap, and don't be afraid to talk about that, obviously not in a libelous sense. But if there's a bad product that people are searching for reviews for, and you've got another alternative that's better, recommend it. People will come to trust you. Use a tool like ahrefs.com to analyze the SEO profile of competing sites and pages. I will do more training on this. Don't expect masses of traffic. Even if you had a very successful review site, you're probably not going to get masses of traffic going after product name plus review keywords, at least on Clickbank. What matters is the conversion rate, really. You've got to get people viewing, clicking through, and then converting at a high rate. And the final point I want to share is that readers are becoming smarter to low-quality reviews. Don't cheapskate. Put in effort. Create quality reviews. You will be much more successful for it. So, next steps. Like and comment on this video. So like helps me get more reach, more distribution. Comment any questions, any queries, any help you need. Subscribe to this channel. And then go out there and pick your first niche and product and get started. If you've already got a website in a certain niche like dog training, weight loss, whatever, find products to review in that niche. And like I said, if you do need any help, drop a comment below. I've got tons more videos coming on this channel. Basically what I want to do is create a channel that, maybe the professionalism of the presentations isn't the highest thing in the world, but I would like to see you not have to spend any money really on affiliate marketing training until you've got really good skills down. Make sure you check out my other channel as well. It's got heaps of videos on it about digital marketing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it's shown you a straightforward process as to how you can be more successful with Clickbank affiliate marketing. Really just narrowing in on the fact that with high buyer intent, you don't need so much traffic because you're much more likely to convert a sale. So thanks once again, and I'll see you next time.